do you find that stories are like found objects that you're discovering that are intact, more or less as you're finding them, or are you creating the thing? How, does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I think it's Stephen King, isn't it, who describes writing as like archaeology or paleontology, that the skilled writer is uncovering a fossil from within the rock that was already there. And I've always been struck by that. I think that's if a book feels right, then it does feel like it's always been there. The story does feel like it's always existed. It does feel like you've uncovered it and it's come from somewhere else. So when I'm writing it, it's not going very well. I certainly feel like I'm building it, and that's not always a good feeling. But when it feels right and something happens that kind of comes to me in the moment, and it's just the right thing, then it does very much feel like I've uncovered something that was always there. And again, that's like beachcombing in a way. You step along and you look down and there's something, and suddenly it's a stone, and now it's not. It's a thing that you have in your hand that's amazing, that maybe you'll keep all your life and pass down to your children, or so yeah, I guess I like the analogy. So when it's going well, I'll go with the analogy, but when it's not, I think it does feel like I'm making a big mess of my own.
It's one of the reasons I love chatting with authors, because to non-writers, this sounds like, whoa, get back to the flying saucers and the ghosts. This is woo-woo stuff. But when you talk to somebody who's there, who's doing it, I find writers commonly tell me, yes, that's my experience.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was my dog who's determined to be in this podcast.
We like pet guest stars. What's your dog's name?
His name's Alpha. And he's a big part of the beachcombing experience because I have to walk him. He's very energetic, and so he forces me out every day, even in the rain. So he's really I call him my lead researcher, which is a joke that might not work so well in the US because, of course, you say leash, but we say lead, and so lead researcher has a meaning.
Yep, don't see my slow American brain caught on to the joke, which explains it.